sentencing phase for convicted Charleston church shooter Dylann Roof is underway right now.
This morning, Roof made his opening statement representing himself to the jury, deciding whether he gets the death penalty. Our Dave Jordan is live in Charleston outside of the courthouse to explain what Roof had to say. Dave?
And Tracy, we'll get to Dylann Roof's statement in a moment, but first I want to start with what prosecutors told the jury in opening statements. They said what they will hear during the sentencing phase of Dylann Roof's trial is worse than anything they have seen or they have heard previously. They painted Dylann Roof as a man who was racially motivated and showed no remorse after he opened fire and gunned down 9 people at Mother Emanuel Church back in June of 2015. Now, they said that the prosecutor said Roof is deserving of the death penalty because he showed no remorse for his actions. Now, Tracy, you referenced Dylann Roof in his opening statement. He is representing himself during this phase of the trial. He told the jurors that he is not going to lie to them, that there's nothing wrong with him psychologically, and that they should simply just forget what his attorneys told them previously. His opening statement lasted about 4 minutes. He wrapped it up relatively quickly. There was a short recess, and then they started to call witnesses to the stand. There are about 38 witnesses who are expected to testify in this sentencing phase. The first witness is Jennifer Pinckney. She is the wife of senior pastor Clementa Pinckney, who's also a state senator. He was one of the 9 people killed by Dylann Roof back in June. She's still on the stand right now. I just left the courtroom a few minutes ago. She talked about their life together. She talked about how close the family was. She also spoke about the impact that he had on the community at large and also on his family. She told a story to the jurors that he was always pushing education and how he made everything a learning lesson. He took his family on a vacation. He wanted one of his daughters to write a report about that vacation. Tragically, he was killed before that assignment was completed. Mrs. Pinckney is still on the stand testifying. We don't know how many other witnesses are expected to take the stand today. This is expected to go, as far as this phase, throughout the week. It could last longer. We will continue to cover it and bring you the very latest here in Charleston. And we are live in Charleston this afternoon. Dave Jordan, 7 News.
Dave, thank you for that. And here's a look at what has led up to today's sentencing phase. Roof shot and killed 9 people at a historic black church in Charleston in June of 2015. Last month, the jury found Roof guilty on all charges. That same jury will determine his punishment. We will continue to follow this developing case both on air and online at WSPA.com.